One of the most common symptoms that seem to bring patients into the eye doctor is dry eyes. I was experiencing this just yesterday. Dr. Jeffrey Whitman is here with the Key Whitman Eye Center, and it's one of the few eye centers in the U.S. that have dry eye treatment centers. Welcome.
Good to be here this morning.
Okay, so I think I might have had dry eyes. Maybe it was allergies, but what are dry eyes?
Well, Alana, really to understand that, we have to understand how the tear film is composed.
Okay.
And the tear film that sits up against the front of our eye has 3 layers. It has a mucus layer that smooths out the surface. It has a watery or aqueous layer in the middle. And it has an oil layer on top, kind of like a sandwich. And that oil layer, think about it, it stops that watery layer from evaporating by having that oil surface. So if any of these get out of whack, though, in terms of concentration, you got dry eye symptoms.
Okay, yeah, any of those. And so something we need to look at. Thank you for breaking that down, but maybe some symptoms that we might be having to lead to dry eyes.
You know, there are really a myriad of symptoms that can occur, but, you know, people often get, you know, that foreign body gritty sensation like something's in their eye, but they can get red, itchy, burny eyes. It can be like an allergy. And here's something a lot of people don't know is that they can actually get excessive tearing. It's what we call reflex tearing because the eyes get so dry, they put out a watery tear. Unfortunately, it doesn't help to get rid of the problem. And you can imagine if you're a contact lens wearer, we see contact lens wearers all the time, that all of a sudden they said, you know, I just can't wear my contacts. What's wrong with them? It's dry eye.
Now, who typically is affected?
Well, anyone can be affected, but the majority of patients we see, generally it occurs as they get older, let's say 40 and older, and we see it in women more than men, and so there's probably some hormonal part to this whole thing. And even certain drugs can cause a problem. Antihistamines can dry the eyes out, certain antidepressants can. So, you know, we really watch what the patient's taking, and we're looking on what's going on in the eye, and age-wise, you know, usually that'll tell us a lot of what's going on.
How about treatments available for dry eyes?
Okay, I break the treatments down into 3 areas. First, we have tear supplements like teardrops. But unfortunately, this is not really, the good ones aren't what you find wandering down the aisles down at CVS. At Key Whitman, we actually dispense targeted tear supplements towards, and we talked about those 3 areas, levels of the tear film, targeted to what's missing so we can actually get it feeling better. And we even have gels and ointments that can help with it as well if the problem's more severe. Then we have vitamin-like nutraceuticals. They take them like a vitamin pill that can help boost the content of the tears, you know, those omega fatty acids, et cetera. And then lastly, we have what we call you can call them tear gland stoppers, where we put a micro device in the drainage area of the tear gland so they don't drain out as fast, so you keep that tear volume up. Okay,
and on top of all of that, you have good news for those who have chronic dry eyes.
Well, and that's the latest thing, is that we have what's called liposcan. And liposcan, we're going to see a picture right now. You're going to see good glands in the eyelids on the left side. And on the right, you can see these spots where there's no gland.
It's not as consistent.
Well, we can't get back the ones that are gone, but we can use LipiFlow that gently heats and massages those glands in the eyelid to get those working again, and it can provide relief for up to a year. And I've had it done, and it really works.
Yeah, and quickly, is it covered by insurance?
Unfortunately, insurance doesn't cover it, but Key Whitman's really negotiated well with the LipiFlow people, and we've gotten the price down so it's made it more affordable for many of our patients.
Dr. Whitman, thank you so much for the good information right now. If you happen to be itching or scratching or just that irritation, you probably need to give them a call. They have many locations around town. Those are there on your screen. The number is 214-220-EYES or 214-220-3937. Schedule an appointment. Come on in if you're suffering with those dry eyes. LipiFlow is only available at their Dallas office. Make note to that. Also, everything is on their website at keywhitman.com.